Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Right side, Palmeiro. Takes it himself, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Trey Turner at the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him. 2 balls, no strikes to count. 1 out, bases empty.
2 balls, no strikes.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. Short hop liner, handled it short. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Down. Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. He was late there, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Rojas sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, our starter in this one, Satchel Paige.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Over to first, and a quick out number 1. Trey Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Terry Pendleton stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one ripped. Williams on the move, nabs it, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Pete Alonso. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Bernie Williams. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Hard ground ball, base knock. The throw in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
On the ground. Stop. To Ozzie. On to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double play. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Ball.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Schwarber out of the play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
JT Realmuto now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. That one lifted to left. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now JD Martinez at the plate. Luzardo back to work. There's the strike. Luzardo in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick
1 ball,
back
1
in
strike.
2016. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. And now Ryan Dozier.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
This to third. Throws across the diamond and one away in the top of the third.
Now
so the batting order turns over. Elly De La Cruz digs in now. First pitch swinging. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lunges, got it. Here's Turner now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The shortstop takes the ball. And that misses. And that's ball 2. And another ball. Two outs. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just
got a full count.
Needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Right side, hard hit. Over to Ozzie. And that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Williams makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out. This is Bryson Stott. And that's in the dirt. Ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Satchel comes to the plate. In the air, left side. Martinez makes the catch, and there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Line drive, and there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He's there. He's got it. And start of the 4th. Here's Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
1-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Headed towards the corner. Suzuki running hard for it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bernie Williams getting ready to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Tag got him, and he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. Yelich at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
No, that missed.
And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside with a breaking ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Trey Turner.
The designated hitter, Trey Turner.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Yelich squeezes it. 1 away. Terry Pendleton
Now
will hit next.
The third baseman,
Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Pendleton.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4. And we're back.
Leading
Ready
off
now for
for
the
the
fifth
Dodgers,
inning.
the
And now the
catcher,
catcher
Mike
comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Late on that fastball.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one missed. That one not close. And the count is filled up. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Ground ball could be two. Quickly to second for one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Hit on the ground might be two. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's 0 for 1. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So they're all loaded up. And now Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the plate inside. And that's ball one.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2-1.
Now fly ball to right center. Rojas on the move to the alley. He's got it. And that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Now here is JT Realmuto. This one in the air right field. And that is foul.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Zips it across, and Realmuto is out. Palmeiro at the plate now. That's ball one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Pulls out one foul. One down, base is empty. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Bryson Stott now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. In the air out towards right center. Williams on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. New arm out of the bullpen, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tap foul at the plate. Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swings through that one for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. To Ozzie. And they'll just get the one. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Right fielder,
1 for 2.
Yelich.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Man at first, one away. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle. Base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back against the wall with
Now
2 strikes, but found a way.
Right.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one at triple digits. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 and 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls 1 away, and now 3 and 2. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Martinez swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
The batter number 2.
Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Dozier. Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Griffin Jax.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Williams
strikes.
at third. Yelich at second. Piazza on at first with 2 down. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Page winds and fires. In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third.
He's safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now here is Ozzie Smith.
No ball.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Harper in there safely. Next is the designated hitter, Trey Turner. There goes Ozzie. That's in for a strike. You got it. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And that one is lifted in the air. Williams on the move. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here comes Ozzie around third. Save! He's safe. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's grounded out a couple of times. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1.
Strike one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back here in Philadelphia, now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a foul out of play.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And it's caught for the out. And now Trey Turner.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds it.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Bryce Harper to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Harper retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Bottom of the seventh. Here comes Real Muto.
The catcher, JT Real
Page
Muto.
back to work. And that will fall.
The first baseman, number 25.
Man at first, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base
Now
hits for
batting,
these guys
the
here.
right fielder,
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Suzuki stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Real Muto, the lead runner at second. Palmeiro at first with no outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Right side. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. And here is Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it across. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. Ready to begin the 8th. And here is Bernie Williams. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to you, especially with that velocity.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here comes Christian Yelich. Infielders. Kobe Milner takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers
Kobe
really make a name for themselves.
Milner.
Late and
Ball
close.
inside.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
1 and 2.
He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Yelly set down on strikes. And now here is Mike Piazza. That one ripped, but foul. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now, Ozzie Smith. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one in the air, center field. Williams under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So man aboard. Terry Pendleton digs in now. And there's a foul ball. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Left field. Martinez running hard to get it. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And here is J.D. Martinez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Dozier at the plate now, and that's inside. Check swing, and he held up.
2-0.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Trying to deliver as the hero. Outside. 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swung on, belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. Way back, out of here. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. And they lead it. It's 5-3. So 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls. 1 strike.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
Down.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hard ground ball, base 9.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Williams, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
That one almost got him.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's to third, Pendleton. They get to force, and that is that. Bottom of the 9th, JT Real. Muto steps in.
JT Realmuto. Now pitching, Luke Weaver.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one
That's down. That's a ball.
cutting but missing down low. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And it's going to wind up out of play. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the end.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Foul off down the right side. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And here's a slow roller. Dozier over to first. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Slides, but it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The winning run on second base. On the ground, right side. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
Now running at second base, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now pitching.
So Josh Hader gets the call of the mound.
Hader.
And that one
That's
upstairs, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Martinez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
That's a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity to hit the.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Goose Gossage.
Gossage.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Inside, just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Back here in Philadelphia, the batter now, Trey Turner. Soto back to work. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the tag on him. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Runner takes off, and that is out of play. 1 down, winning run on first. Pickoff throw. Tag, and he's out. Turner picked off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is the third out of the inning. We're in extras here at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. First pitch misses.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Turner getting ready to hit inside. Ball 1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1-1.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Harper.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Check swing. Did he go? No.
Ball.
Ball 4. He walked in, and that keeps things going.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now pitching.
Billy Wagner
Billy.
into the game. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder. Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Now pitching. Bruce Gossett.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's JT Realmuto. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Dalton rushing.
Well, they're turning to a guy who can definitely put the ball in play right here. So good move in a big spot like this. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Gossage deals. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, and the winning run at 3rd. And he grounds one to the right side. Not in time. He's safe. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Palmeiro, the next to hit.
Palmeiro.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. The run scores from 3rd, and they've tied it again.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through.
6-5 the final here today. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Satchel Paige. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now a chance for Byron
Leadoff
Buxton.
For Lima, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Fly ball down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one ripped into right. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
McMahon.
One out and a runner at second.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to first. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. McMahon leads off first with 1 away. That smash towards center. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Tony Gwynn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fought off foul. That misses,
2-1.
and it's 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Satchel kicks and delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Missing inside. Full count now. In the air out to center. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one in triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Matt Cain. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
3-1.
That one misses.
Take your base, ball
so a
4.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Lifted in the air out to left. Crow Armstrong hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Next to hit, Terry Pendleton. There goes Ozzie. Pitching for a strike. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time. That misses.
Ball.
1-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the grab. 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Into left center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Yasmani Grandal in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
The 0-1. And it goes just foul. Grandal, the base runner at first with one out. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rojas pulls it down. Runner tags at second. The relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. And welcome back to the ballpark. That'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. And takes low for ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Crow Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. On the ground to short, Bichette. To first, that ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Page back to work. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Out towards left center. Schwarber calls it in, and there's one away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. RBI single his last time up. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one drifts inside. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike one.
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. That one just misses the outside corner. 3-2 now. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Man at first. Bo Bichette up to the ditch. Out to center. Rojas snags it for the second out. So now the DH spot, Tony Gwynn doubled his first time. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. And now first and second with two outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch
No, that's
misses.
outside. Ball.
That one
That's
down
foul.
the line, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side. Over to Ozzie, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Bryson Stott. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Johan Rojas in now. Takes ball one off the plate. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Pitch misses
That's the
there.
ball.
2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
The batter,
Stepping
number
in is
one,
the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Ripped on a line.
Smith.
Buxton hauls it in, 2 away. Trey Turner now. Fly to left his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
inside ball.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Grandal down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a curve is down and in. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick
That's a ball.
back in 2007. The wind to kick the 2-0. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Acrobatic throw for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls. 1 strike. Ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. Satchel comes to the plate. And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count is even. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now Terry Pendleton. In the air, left field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. Grounded out his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-1. One down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a liner. Base hit out of the right center field. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it out. Number 2. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Realmuto runs. Pitch is high. Go to second, and he's safe. Headed down the line. Acuna on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Full count.
Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And he swings through that one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Realmuto makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Polanco in the box again. Takes the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there are 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan McMahon. Line to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Long gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. So 2 away with nobody on. And now Tony Gwynn. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This is Bryson Stott. Fouled off to the right.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. That one outside. And the count is 1-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Outside low, 3-1. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base. That got him.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 2-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Buxton returns it to the infield. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And now
No,
1 and
that's
2.
a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning. Here's Acuna now. Page back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And he can't come up with it.
No, he's in there.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 2.
Freddie Freeman. Now pitching.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Wrong.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Acuna runs. Pitch misses.
No, that's out. No.
Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Next pitch is outside. And it's 2-2. Strahm, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Inside, just missed.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2. You got a full count.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rojas pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
0-1.
Crow Armstrong at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
No,
and that's
missed.
off the inside edge. And that's ball one. High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber in pursuit. Nabs it. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park.
Now
Bottom of
pitching.
the sixth inning. And now
Late.
it is JT
Ryan.
Realmuto. In the air, right side. Acuna on the run towards the line. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
The first
And now the
baseman,
first
number
baseman,
25,
Rafael Palmeiro.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Popped up. And that quickly, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just
Ball.
missed. Hit hard, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Couldn't have timed
Now
it up
batting,
any better
the
than
second
that.
baseman,
Just a solid
right
swing
there.
right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the
Runner on the go. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. Back here in Philadelphia. Now here is Byron Buxton. Strom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. And now
1
it's
ball, 1
even up.
strike.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. And now Jorge Polanco. That misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. That one almost
2-2.
got him.
We got a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, left field. And it drops in.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
McMahon stands in now and watches strike one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1 and 2. What a play. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good
That's the
throw to
ball.
second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs. Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook
Nope,
around
ball.
the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and
1
your
ball,
hands
no
roll
strike.
over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
This one popped up. Stop. Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Swinging a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that
0-2.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And ball
1-2.
1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
2-2.
That one misses. And now 3-2.
Count's full.
Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
1-2.
It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of.
There goes Ozzie. Base knock center field. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Now
count right
batting,
there, but he
the
didn't
third
give in.
baseman,
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here is Terry Pendleton. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and now they trail by one.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow.
Bichette. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's JT Realmuto.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here. Tim Raines. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there. That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Picks over and he breaks for second. The tag and got him at second. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Billy Wagner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one high in the air to left center. Rojas under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Outside.
That's the ball. Outside.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And Freeman is retired. 2 outs. Base is empty. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Out to short. Smith. Zips it to first. That takes care of Grandal. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. JT Realmuto steps in. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton in position. And there's one down. So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette sends it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Right side. Polanco. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 and 2's the count.
Struck him out looking.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. And before the pitch, he steps off. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1. Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Pitch
Ball
misses inside. And that's ball 3. Slice to right and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 4-1. Just missed.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 9. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. Down the line, and it's foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering misses. Now 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Acuna on the run. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Just missed. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive. And there's a hit.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Munoz is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Close one. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Philadelphia. So, almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Tarik Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone,
Leading
especially
off for
late
the
in an at-bat.
the
Ready to go now,
Ozzie
and here is
Smith.
Ozzie Smith. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
That one out to right. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Turner
Batting
now.
second, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have
No
to
ball,
commit
2
to
strikes.
what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to
Got
first.
him.
Turner is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Terry Pendleton will hit next. Out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his strike.
Runner on the move.
Yeehaw.
Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
0-1.
Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. That one almost
Ball.
got him.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that missed.
1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He really let that ball.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch
That's
misses
it.
inside. Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball.
1 away with a runner at
2
third.
balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Realmuto up with it, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And that
Oh,
one
that's
almost
in.
got him. Pitch misses outside. And now 2-0.
Ball.
Carroll on third with 2 out.
3-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it
3-1.
close. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Count is full.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
Kyle
for
Schwarber will come up.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Skubal back to work. And that is out of play. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next to hit, Rafael Palmeiro. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Seiya Suzuki can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Roberts has it for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. This is Bryson Stott. And it's fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. To third, Ramirez. They limit the damage here. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Here is Chris Bryant. That's too low. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Smith over to first in time. Bryant out on the play. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. On to the third inning, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Back to the top of the lineup. Now, runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. Rojas leads off second with nobody out.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Trey Turner. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor on to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Terry Pendleton. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls,
2
1
down,
strike.
base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tosses to first. Third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Down.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mike Piazza digs in now. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Brian Roberts. Slider right there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
for the
New inning
Phillies,
getting
the
started.
left
Kyle
fielder,
Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Here comes Real Muto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hard on the ground to first. Ortiz takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Palmeiro, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Bottom 4, this is Corbin Carroll.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And it's even up.
2-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Full count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's second. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1-2.
That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Just misses with that one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the
Now
inning.
batting, left
First
fielder,
and second,
Red.
2 outs. Chris
Ryan.
Bryant gets a chance to hit here. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Carroll over at second. Ortiz at first. 2 out of the inning.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's off the outside edge, and the count is 3-1. Fought off foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Skubal back to work. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Okay,
No ball,
swing
1 strike.
now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
0-2 now. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson
batter,
Stott.
number 5.
First time up, he
Second
grounded to third.
Bryson Stott.
Foul ball there. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So digging in, Johan Rojas. A single and a run. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. 1 out and a runner at second. Liner, base hit. Stop around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Designated hitter.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 5th. Grounds 1 to short. Lindor throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things. And we're back. And here is Francisco Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Now over to Palmeiro. Double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
Stepping in, Mike Piazza. Fly to right his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Well struck right field, ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
Out to short, Lindor. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's JT Realmuto. This one popped up right side. Roberts makes his way towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. 1 for 2. And that one hammered. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second with nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Josh Hader on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Josh Hader.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hader, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Roberts coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They say you win.
2-2. That's a ball. Full count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The batter now, David Ortiz. And that misses. 1-0. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on a line to center. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Good two-strike hitting right there,
Now
Bill. A bit of a
batting,
lost
the
start
left
for
fielder,
some, so that was
Ryan.
nicely done to beat the odds.
Ryan.
Michael Kopech
pitching.
gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Got him looking. That ends the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Francisco Lindor. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, called strike. Kopech in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Kopech deals. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Off the plate inside, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug
0-2.
regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That to right. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. In there at the knees, strike 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And he makes the catch. And a quick out number 1. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. Lifted in the air right center field. Carroll hustling after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Trey Turner at the plate.
Number 7.
Pretty amazing
Designated
athlete
hitter,
this guy
Trey
is. Power and
Turner.
speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And it's into the gap, and it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the dirt, blocked.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Goose Gossage.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schwarber sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 3 for 3, doubled twice and single. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Smith over to first in time. 2 away. Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 3-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Skubal back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Rips that one to right. Takes a tumble and he hangs on. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Up the middle, Lindor. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. To the right side. Sends it to Flores. And all set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Chris Bryant. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swings through that.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there.
0-1.
He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
That's the ball.
That's a really good take.
One down, base is empty. The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. Now only one out
Now
remaining.
batting, center fielder.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong.
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Pitch hitting. Adolis. Garcia.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike. Goose is just 1 strike away. Pitch misses
ball.
there, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board.
just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Clay Buchholz. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the shortstop,
Leading
Ozzie
off
Smith.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Inside.
That's inside.
And this one is off and running. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. One away. Trey Turner now. And there's a foul ball. Upstairs. And the count is 1-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Story sends it over to first, and they get Turner for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Terry Pendleton. Rips one to right, and that is that. And the batter now, Jose Siri. Siri measures 6 feet. Two inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nope.
That's inside. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas makes the grab, one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting
Here's Story now.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Out there to center. Siri makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it is JT Realmuto. Fly ball to right. Yelich should have it. Corrals it. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Rafael Palmeiro, the next to hit.
Rafael Palmeiro.
To the right side. Albies over to first in time. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the DH, Jock Peterson. That one ripped left field. That's back. Booyah! A shot to the opposite field. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Digging in, Lance Berkman. That's the third, and that's just foul. Here's your 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Down the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and they get the out on Jones.
Batting 8.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Andy Pages. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one the other way. Stop. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Tap foul at the plate. Pages off of first with 2 away. Just missed. That one misses. 2-1. And downstairs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. On to the third inning. And now Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Buchholz back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over.
And he dodges that fastball.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tapped softly on the ground. Albies got him on the off-balance throw. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. This is Bryson Stott.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Towards first, Berkman. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Johan Rojas will hit next. Yelich makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third, leading off Jose Siri. On the ground to the left. Smith tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one outside, and that's ball one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. Runner on at first with one gone. Christian Yelich getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count. One ball, one
in the dirt. The other way, and there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Trevor Story now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty
17.
well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Fouled off. He was late.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Miami, start of the fourth. Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and foul ball.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. Smith, the lead runner, out at second. Turner on at first with nobody out. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Fly to center his first time. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. And now it's JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
First and second, 2 down. Straight three, got him swinging. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Chipper Jones. And foul ball. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Out to short, Smith. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The weight comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Out to short. Smith. Slings to first in time. He's in there.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Jose Siri. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted.
And that one gets away at the plate. The tag save. He scores on a wild pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play. 1-2 here. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Rafael Palmeiro. Strike 1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. To first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fouled off left side. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Ball one there.
This guy's a fun
One
guy
ball,
to
two
watch
strikes,
taking
the
it
count.
bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch.
He can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
The batter. The
So a
center
man at
fielder,
first.
Johan
And now the center
Rojas.
fielder, Johan Rojas. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
That's 3 singles in a
Number
row.
7.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball
Now,
travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Trey
Johnson.
Turner at the plate. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
I love
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Run comes in from second. Back even. It's 3-3.
Got to be feeling great about that
Now
double.
batting,
Big
the
spot,
third
and he
baseman,
drives in
Gary
two. High fastball,
Hendrickson.
even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside.
Oh,
Get
and
that
one.
barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Check swing. Called strike.
Ball game is
0-2
still
to count.
tied. They can get out of this inning
Ball one.
with a tie game.
Runner at second. 2 down. Lifted in the air, right field. Yelich should have it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading off
Ozzie
for
Albies
Los
up to the
Angeles,
plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Foul ball there. Now one
1-1.
missed. Misses
Ball, that's off the plate.
inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Now batting.
Now it's
right
Christian
fielder,
Yelich.
Christian
1 for 2.
Yelich.
Breaking ball misses down and away. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That one missing inside. Ground ball left side. Smith out on a bang bang play. 2 down, base is
Designated
empty.
hitter number
Next to
4,
hit, Jock
Jock
Peterson. He's already homered in this game.
Peterson.
Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Gosh, a little late on
No
that
ball,
breaking ball.
2
I don't
strikes.
think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
That
One
missed
ball,
by a lot.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here is Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2. Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2. 2 outs, base is
No ball,
empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Lance
The first
Berkman.
baseman, number 17.
Carlton back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 out.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
I got a ball.
Way
1
upstairs. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Realmuto up with it. Fires to
He's
first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And fouled off. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He sends a rocket to left. It's 4-4. Bryson Stott digs in now. Gossage,
Ball 1,
a
no strike.
6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. This one in the air. Jones puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Johan Rojas, the next to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
Airhead.
Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch for the second out. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground, right side. Albies on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Shea Langeliers.
Shea Langeliers.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Tied at 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The batter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
In the air out to center. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Way out front for strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Tied at 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's under it. And it's caught for the out. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Pendleton.
That one in triple digits.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Yelich. Now pitching.
Billy Wagner gets the call from the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Off balance throw in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. That one is absolutely belted. Booyah! He circles the bases, and they take the lead. It's 5-4. One down. And now Jock Peterson. He's already homered here in this one. Outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so can every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Berkman in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And misses inside. Peterson at first, one gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chipper Jones will hit next. Fastball is outside. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So up next, Andy Pages, 1 for 3.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Griffin Jax.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
That missed inside. And 1-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. All set to start the 9th in this one. JT Realmuto steps in. Cut on and lifted in the air. Yelich running hard. Balls it in, and there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Palmeiro, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And another ball.
Now pitching.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Chapman.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Chipper Jones. Big spot for him here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that skips into dirt. And that one missing low. On the ground to third. On to first. Ball game. Close.